Hi, I'm Ryan Holiday, and today I want to talk to you about a powerful idea. Obstacles are not just challenges, but opportunities for growth and success. In the hustle and bustle of life, we often encounter obstacles that seem to block our way. But what if I told you that those moments of adversity are the key to unlocking our true potential? The way we see an obstacle determines its impact on our lives. Our perception can transform a simple challenge into an opportunity for growth. Imagine you come across a river on your path. You could see it as an impossible obstacle or as a chance to build a bridge, learn to swim, or find a new route. The choice is ours. Every decision we make defines our path. The Stoics believed that obstacles were opportunities in disguise. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Changing our perception from threat to challenge opens up new possibilities and paths to success. It allows us to see beyond the immediate difficulty. When we stop seeing obstacles as personal failures and start seeing them as learning opportunities, our perspective changes completely. This change in mindset can be transformative. This shift in perception doesn't mean denying the difficulty of the situation. It's about approaching them with a mindset that seeks learning and growth amidst the challenge. Every obstacle is a lesson waiting to be learned. Think about a time in your life when you faced a big obstacle. How did you react? Did you give in to frustration and despair? Or did you look for a way to overcome it, to learn from it, to use it as a stepping stone to something better? Every obstacle overcome makes us stronger. The next time you encounter an obstacle, pause for a moment before reacting. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, how can I turn this into an opportunity? Look for the lesson, the opportunity for growth, the path that opens up through the challenge. Every challenge is a doorway to new possibilities. Remember, perception is a choice. We can choose to see obstacles as walls that block us, or as stepping stones that lift us up. The choice is in our hands. On the road to success, acceptance is a powerful and essential tool. It's not about passive resignation, but about an active and conscious acknowledgement of reality. It's the ability to say, this is what it is, without letting the situation control or overwhelm us. Stoic acceptance frees us from the tyranny of our emotions and allows us to find inner peace. When we resist reality, we only create more suffering and frustration. Instead, when we accept the situation, we free ourselves to act with clarity and purpose, without distractions. This acceptance allows us to see the situation rationally, without the veil of denial or anger clouding our judgment. We can evaluate the obstacle objectively, identify its causes and consequences, and begin to formulate a plan to overcome it effectively. Stoic acceptance doesn't mean we have to agree with the situation, or that we can't work to change it. It simply means that we acknowledge reality as it is, without getting caught up in the emotional resistance that paralyzes us. Imagine you are climbing a mountain, and suddenly an unexpected storm breaks out. Resisting the storm will not make it disappear, nor will it make it less intense. Instead, accepting the reality of the storm, seeking shelter, waiting for it to pass, is the wisest and most prudent action. Once the storm has passed, we can assess the damage, adjust our plan, and continue our climb with renewed determination. The next time you face an unexpected obstacle, remember the power of Stoic acceptance and its positive impact. Take a deep breath, acknowledge the reality of the situation, and ask yourself, what can I control right now? How can I move forward wisely? Despair can paralyze us, make us feel powerless against obstacles. It surrounds us with negativity. It's easy to fall into the trap of inaction, to believe there's nothing we can do to change our situation. But that's not true. The Stoics teach us that action is the antidote to despair. Every step we take, no matter how small, brings us closer to the mountaintop. Every effort counts. No matter how big the obstacle, there's always something we can do to move forward. Even small steps take us ahead. Action doesn't have to be grand or dramatic. Sometimes the smallest actions can have the biggest impact. A phone call, an honest conversation, an hour spent learning a new skill, it all counts. Every little effort adds up. The important thing is not to get stuck in analysis paralysis. Don't wait for perfect conditions or to have all the answers. Start where you are, with what you have, and trust that the path will become clearer as you go. Clarity comes with movement. Constant action, even amidst uncertainty, is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who stay behind. Perseverance is key. When we act in the face of adversity, we not only change our external situation, but we also transform our inner perception. we become stronger. Action gives us confidence, reminds us of our own power, and helps us develop the resilience needed to overcome any obstacle. It prepares us for the future. The next time you feel discouraged or overwhelmed by an obstacle, remember the power of action. It's the first step towards change. In the pursuit of success, we often look for shortcuts, easy paths that take us to the top without effort. But the truth is, adversity is one of the best teachers we can have. Adversity forces us to confront our weaknesses, to identify the areas where we need to grow. It takes us out of our comfort zone and forces us to develop new skills, to find inner resources we didn't know we had. Learning from adversity requires humility, the willingness to admit that we don't know everything, that we can make mistakes. It's in those moments of perceived failure where the greatest learning opportunity lies. Every obstacle we overcome, every mistake we make, becomes a valuable lesson we can apply in the future. It helps us develop wisdom, make better decisions, and navigate life's challenges with greater ease. Think of adversity as a demanding coach. It may not always be pleasant in the moment, but its ultimate goal is to help us reach our full potential. The next time you face adversity, instead of seeing it as an enemy, embrace it as a teacher. Ask yourselves, what can I learn from this experience? Remember, success is not about avoiding adversity, but about learning from it. We live in a culture that often glorifies overnight success, instant gratification. But the reality is that true success, lasting success, is a long game. Shifting our mindset to see obstacles as part of the journey, instead of unwanted detours, prepares us better for the long haul. We understand that every challenge, every setback is simply an opportunity to learn, adapt, and grow. The road to success isn't a straight line. It's full of twists, turns, ups and downs. There will be times when we want to give up, when we doubt ourselves and our ability to reach our goals, but it's in those moments of doubt that we must remember the power of the long game. We must remember that every step we take, no matter how small, brings us closer to our destination. We must trust the process, even when we can't see the final outcome. Obstacles, seen from the perspective of the long game, become milestones that mark our progress. The next time you face an obstacle, ask yourselves, how does this fit into the bigger picture of my life? Keep perspective, trust the process, and never lose sight of your long-term goals. In short, the obstacle is the way is about embracing challenges, accepting reality, and taking action. It's about changing our perception, seeing obstacles not as failures, but as opportunities for learning and growth. It's about cultivating resilience, patience, and the unwavering determination to succeed. Remember, it's not the obstacle that defines you, but how you respond to it. You have the power to turn any obstacle into an opportunity for greatness.